guys, so in today's video we're gonna talk about the fear that we all feel whenever we're trying to accomplish something, whenever we're trying to move out of a comfort zone or anything in general. Also when we're trying to overcome or when we're trying to be in an uncomfortable position, we feel an unpleasant sense of emotion, that is fear. And today we're going to talk about that fear and how we can use actually that fear to be successful in life and actually overcome that using it and understand what that fear is trying to tell us. So without any waiting, let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to share is what is fear in general. Fear is an unpleasant emotion that we feel inside of us whenever we are in a situation, whenever we sense danger or discomfort in the environment or in the situation. And many a times what we do to overcome or to suppress those emotions is we avoid that fear or we neglect or ignore that fear because we don't want to be in a situation where we actually feel that emotion, because we think that emotion is a negative emotion. So the starting, I want to first of all tell you that fear is not a negative emotion and actually a very good best friend if you think of it like I do. So I want to share you how I use my fears to overcome them and actually get help from that to actually build a better version of myself every single time and understand what that fear is trying to tell me or whatever it's trying to teach me. So I'm going to explain this very nicely with you guys that fear is actually not a negative emotion. First of all, a lot of people have misconception that fear is something that is negative in a life and we should actually avoid it. But in reality, fear is actually a great teacher, a great best friend that can actually help you accomplish a lot of things and have a successful mindset and actually have that mentality that can actually help you to understand why are you feeling that fear and what you can actually do to overcome that. First of all, running from fear is not an option and you shouldn't be doing that. Whatever you think, any achiever, any successful person, whoever has achieved something is because they have overcome those fears, they have given attention to those fears, they have understood what those fears are trying to tell them, and they have actually given that if that's trying to teach them something, they are trying to indicate something that they lack, they actually learn from it and they actually overcome it. So don't run from the fear. That is the most misconception people have, is fear is nothing to have and you should be just automatically be fearless and have courage. No. Fear is something that is trying to teach you something, that indicates something that you might be lacking or something that you might need to now address. First of all. Second thing that people think whenever there is a fear, they actually think any person who is fearless is not because they just don't fear that emotion, they don't have that emotion, they just have a proper reason why, a better reason that is actually overpowering that fear in itself. Let me give you a good example of my personal example that actually helped me understand the fear of myself and how I actually overcome that just because I had a better reason. So I was attending a seminar and that seminar contained about 1,000 people on the seminar, and that person was actually teaching about a lot of different kind of personal development stuff. And after the seminar was over, he asked if someone has any kind of doubts and you can ask any kind of doubts. And I had a very genuine and a very good question that could actually be very obvious to ask for what he said. So of course, in front of thousands of people, going in front of a stage and asking a question, it's a bit gets you anxious and I started feeling fear. And something that person said after asking for questions made me actually overcome that fear and actually go up the stage and ask that question. What he said was, you asking the question is not just going to help you, but it's going to help 10 more people who might have the same questions as you. So you asking will help others too. So please ask questions. And something about me is, I would, even if I cannot do it for myself, I can do it for others. If I see that me doing something is not gonna benefit just me but the other person, that motivates me, that always pushes me. Any kind of fear, any kind of discomfort I can overcome just because I know that is not just helping me but is helping someone else. And after hearing that, I couldn't just let my fear be there and actually sit and not ask that question. So I just stood up. I was still shaking. I was still shaking. I was still very fearful. My voice was actually very shaky. I was not able to speak properly. My hands were shaking while I was holding that mic, and I still asked that question because I knew that someone else might have the same question among these people, and they might get help from it too. So what I'm trying to tell you from this example is how fear and how having a good reason to overcome that fear will help you to actually see the point of why we want to fight our fears. Obviously you need to have a good reason why you want to face that fear, why you want to have the guts to overcome that fear and act courageous, even though physically or mentally you are feeling that emotion deep down to its core. Yet you actually fight it, you face it, and you just overcome it. Every single successful person does this. They have a bigger reason in their life than that fear. No person in this world is just courageous and fearless, guys. They all just have a better reason that they have actually focused themselves on, and that helps them not to give that much importance to the fear that they are feeling, and they just ignore it and they just overcome it, or they just only give importance to that fear when that fear is trying to teach us something. So the second thing that is very important to realize is that many a times the fear is not, why I'm saying it as your best friend, is because something that a fear does sometimes is actually trying to signal you something that you might be lacking. Now you need to focus on this one, okay? Many a times when I don't know how to speak, or I feel like I don't know how to express myself, or I don't know how to say or ask questions, that fear comes within you and you just don't know how to express sometimes, and that is indicating that you need to work on yourself. That indicates that you need to build more confidence, and for you to build confidence you need to talk to more people. You need to come out of your discomfort, and you have to think about how that emotion, that unpleasant experience is trying to teach you. We are actually making fear a big thing, and we think that overcoming fear is itself just an emotion. No, it sometimes is an indication that there is some factor, there's some point that you need to address that you are still avoiding. Fear helps you with that. Whenever you face any kind of fear, sometimes there is an indication that you need to address, you need to focus on the fear and ask yourself the right questions. I have said this in many of my videos, and this simple exercise can actually solve 99% of your problems in whatever sector, whether it's your life, whether it's your business life, personal life, professional life, spiritual problems, any problems in your life. If you just start asking yourself questions, if you're feeling fear, if you are feeling any kind of unpleasant emotion, if you are sensing any kind of danger, if you're feeling any kind of discomfort, if you just start addressing, if you start asking yourself the question, the biggest problem people, and the most common problem people usually face is they don't ask the right questions with themselves. If you just ask the right questions, you would get the answers, and you would actually understand what that fear is trying to teach you. So ask yourself, any of the past experiences, how did I handle my fear back then? Whom can I talk to that can help me overcome this fear of mine? What should I think in order to actually address this fear of mine? This is how you can actually understand why that fear is there, and how you can actually even understand, focus, or overcome that fear naturally with understanding it practically. What this will help is, sometimes ignoring it and just understanding it is not enough. Sometimes you need to address it, and you need to understand what that fear is trying to teach you, because if you just do that, that will actually help you not feel that discomfort of fear again. And now it will be gone forever. It will be gone, it will be vanished. Something new will come. Okay, fear is inevitable, guys. It will come, but that particular thing will not come, because now you have overcome that. You have now analyzed that and understood why do you feel that emotion. A great example again is that after attending that seminar, I went to another seminar the next day, and I had another question, but this time I was more confident, I was not shaking, and I was actually overcome that in the second day itself. And I was like, okay, I have a question, let me just ask that question. That simple it is, that simple. Just because I had that one reason that I want to make sure that even if any one person is there who also needs that help, I will ask that question for that person. That was my reason to overcome that fear. Ask yourself the right question. What this fear is trying to teach me? Who should I talk to? Who can actually help me overcome this fear? What did I do in the past experiences, analyze what do people, even if you don't have that experience, fear of experience, ask, like study of yourself, any kind of person, whoever has like experienced that, any successful person you actually get inspiration from, listen to them, listen to their inspirational stories, and try to understand how do they see their fear, how do they strategize their fear, how do they use that fear in their favor. Try to get their mentality, try to understand what they do, and you also follow those steps, and you can actually understand what you should be doing. This is a very practical and a very easy way to deal with fear, because no matter what you do, if you want to be successful if you want any kind of success in your life, whether it's professional or personal, you have to start addressing, and you have to give focus and ask the right questions what that fear is trying to teach. Now the last thing that is very important I want to address, that people mistake doing is, and I have been guilty of it too, and our actually human brain is built in making excuses and making reasons for giving your fear the validation. Sometimes, not always, you need to validate your fears. Okay, this is a line you need to draw. Sometimes they do indicate your lack, they do indicate that there are some factors you need to work on, but that's not the case entirely all the time. Many a times fear just indicates that you need to actually stop feeding excuses or reasons to that fear. For example, I will literally give you a good example for this one. Whenever we see a successful person, and a lot of times you could have been in these kind of discussions, that whenever we see some kind of people who are successful, who have money and who have accomplished, a good businessman, businesswoman, a good athlete, or whatever, they have accomplished good thing in their life, and you just talk to yourself and your colleagues and they got lucky, they had the silver spoon, or they got the opportunities at times when there was actually a time when the opportunities need to be there. Now everything is like developed, and now there are no more opportunities. These kind of sentences, these kind of thoughts, these kind of mentality gives you a reason. When I say all these things, did you understand what I was trying to say? That you are giving reasons why that person who was successful because they had this and that or whatever, and now you're giving yourself subconsciously a reason why you cannot have that, because you just gave them a reason, or make them very special because they did. I totally agree that their determination and their hard work made them what they are, but you need to understand they are not any magic. They worked on themselves. This is not a part of being lucky. You have the same power, you have the same capabilities as that person, and the people don't wanna say that. People don't wanna even think like that. They don't want to agree on that, because that will make them discomfort, that will make them fearful, and that will make them think about they can be successful too, and they cannot even think that they can be successful at times. So they just keep on saying that they just bring them down to that they got lucky, the people who got successful were lucky, and that is not a good thing to do. That don't do this. If you really want to be successful, if you actually, first of all, stop demeaning them, stop thinking that they got lucky or they got what they wanted because of so and so reasons, and now because of these reasons I cannot have that. Because you're feeding your fear, because you know that saying this, that I can do what that person has done too, is gonna give you a major unpleasant experience, a fear. You will be feeling a lot of fear, and you cannot handle that, and that's why you're just making them look like giving that a reason that they got this because of this and I cannot have it. Those are the mentality how underachievers feel. And whoever is an achiever, whoever is in the mindset of achieving something, they always have a mentality, this beautiful mentality, that they actually get inspired from people. They think, this person can actually teach me, what can I learn from this person that can help me also achieve what they have achieved. They don't undermine themselves, they don't undermine them too. They try to learn from that. They don't try to feed that fear inside them, saying that, oh, I am in this situation, that's why I cannot do this, that's why I cannot accomplish that. That is you giving the reasons. You are feeding your fear and nothing else. People have, guys, we have internet nowadays. Search, Google it. People have gone through shit you cannot even imagine, and they have overcome it. And you know those stories, don't you? And you think some supernatural power came on to them and they just did that on themselves, and whatever they could have done in their life, they would have ended up there? No, exactly. They just focused on the reasons why they wanted to do that. They never thought that they cannot have it. They faced their fears in hand. They did not let it get suppressed. They didn't run from it. They never thought that they cannot have it. They cannot achieve something that they want, or they think that they want it. So you need to address this thing. Don't undermine yourself. Don't undermine the people who have achieved something. Always try to learn from those things, and always try to say to yourself, how can I actually do the same things? How can I actually improve my life to have what I want in my life? Because you can have it. All you need to do is face and practically whatever I just told you, think and implement, use those fears, and actually just grow day by day. Every time you feel a discomfort, every time you feel any kind of sense of danger, go through it, face it, try to understand it, try to ask the right question, and try to learn from the people who might have also gone through it. Go search for people who have gone through so much. How did they do that? What made them do that? Because this is a similar pattern that every single successful person is gonna tell you, that they had a bigger focus, bigger reason why they wanted to do that. That's why the bigger struggles they face, the bigger problems they face, the bigger fears they faced, they overcome that because they had always a bigger reasons why they wanna do it. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Let me know, how do you think you can actually change the mindset of fear and the mentality we have around fear. I'll see you guys the next time. Take care.